Welcome back to 7 Days to Die, A21 Experimentation. Basically what we're going to do here is we're going to be looking at recycling. And I've set up 4 boxes over here, one for each workstation. And what we're going to do is recycle 10 cement mixes or 10 of each workbench, and then place it into the box over there. Once I'm done with the recycling, we will then do a comparison to see what do you get when you break down the cement mixes versus what did you get when you actually recycled. Now, at the moment, all my stats are sitting at 1, or sitting at basically the main attribute is sitting at 1, and everything else is sitting at 0. The only problem here is the boxes. Now, these here, okay, this only increases the quality of the tools, and it boosts loot odds with -69. So now, seeing as I've got 0 on -69, this should give us everything at 0 level. And I'm thinking what I need to do is, once I've done everything at 0 level, I'm going to redo it at maximum level so we can get a comparison on what we get at the beginning and what we get once we've leveled ourselves all up. Okay, I'm going to start breaking these down quickly, and I'll skip over everything and I'll show you at the end what we've got into the boxes. Okay, we've got 10 forges set up. I'm going to break them down also at level 0. And that's all 10 forges broken down over there, and basically that took a heck of a lot longer than the cement mixer. So breaking down a forge is not just a question of how much resources do you get back out, it's also a question of how much time are you willing to spend. Okay, and we've lined up 10 workbenches here for our test. Okay, let's go and drop off all the workbench resources. Okay, and there's our 10 chemical workbenches all set up. So let's start breaking them down. Okay, and that's the last chemical workbench gone over there. Let's go and drop this all down into the... So basically, you've got a reasonable amount of resources from those 10 workbenches and that. Okay, now we were going to go and take a look. Okay, so basically the wrench is affected by a salvage operator. So we need to go and punch all of our information into there. So we'll push it up to 10, and we will then push salvage operations all the way up to 5. Okay, so that is the maximum available over there. So let me just set up some cement mixers quickly, and we'll go through the whole exercise again. Okay, we've got our 10 cement mixers all set up over here, and we've now pushed our salvage operation all the way up to level 5, which should give us 50% more damage, harvest 100% faster, and gain 100% more resources. So let me start breaking down here quickly, and then we'll stick the stuff into the bin. Okay, maybe that's subjective, but it didn't actually feel faster to me. Okay, let's just get everything. But we definitely got a massive increase, except for the forge, except for the iron. Everything else has doubled except for the iron. I wonder if that doesn't fall under double resources. Okay, but we'll check with the other ones. Okay, let me set up the forges quickly. Okay, the forges are all in place over there, so let's harvest them up quickly on level 5 salvage. Okay, the salvage operator says this is supposed to be faster, but it definitely doesn't feel faster to me. And it also does not seem to give you double resources on everything. Your raw materials don't seem to be getting double. Stuff like your springs, mechanical parts, and forged iron, your processed resources seem to give you double, but your unprocessed resources only seem to give you the same amount as normal. Okay, let me set up for the workbench and we'll go ahead with that. Okay, there's all the workbenches set up. Let me harvest them up quickly. Okay, I don't know if this was my imagination, but the workbench definitely felt faster. The concrete mixer didn't feel faster, but the workbench definitely did. Okay, so processed resources except for wood. For some reason, wood seems to have given me more. Unprocessed resources, your iron, is still exactly the same. Unprocessed resources wood has actually given me a 50% gain, which I don't understand why. Processed resources, your forged iron and your mechanical parts have doubled up as we expected. Okay, let me set up the chemical benches quickly and we'll carry on. Okay, we've got the 10 chemical workbenches set up. Let me break them down. Okay, I don't know why, but the workbench and the chemical workbench actually felt as if they were broken up quicker. Okay, and on salvage operations, it appears that everything that is processed gives you double when you're at level 5. Anything that's unprocessed, like your iron, your stone, does not seem to do that. But for some reason, the wood appears to give you a 50% more increase. So on your cement mixer, everything has doubled up except for the iron. On the workbench, the iron is only at 100% and the wood seems to be at 150%. On the forge, you receive no additional materials from salvaging. And on the chemical workbench, double on everything, 1.5 on your wood and single on your iron. Okay, I'm going to just throw all of this stuff into a spreadsheet quickly and see exactly what we look like. Okay, this was quite an interesting exercise over here. You can basically see the yellow highlighted fields is the material that you've actually put in, and it should actually be 1, not 0 over there. Basically, that is the material that you've actually put in to make the cement mixer. The white is what was never put in, that you've actually got back out again, out of the machine. This is your build quantities over here. And at 0 salvage operation, this is what you get out on average over 10 machines, and this is what you get out on salvage operations level 5 on average over 10 machines. And if you want to pause it and take a look over here, The only place where you actually get back what you've put in is on salvage level 5 on the cement mixer on springs. And it doesn't seem to be any way to actually see what percentage you actually get back over here, because it doesn't appear to tie up anywhere. So there's clearly not a factor or not a percentage being used to actually refund you back the materials that would have been put into building these machines. Okay, I think this is where I'm going to call this a video. If you enjoyed what you saw, and if the information was useful, then please leave a comment, like, or share the video, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one.